It is the same bands.
Maybe they're setting up a Rumble first pick here. Kasante's out, Jack's out, I guess Pantheon is a jungle champion.
If they go for a Galio ban now, for sure. But this problem, like Kallista's still up and available, so we could have a Kalista Varus trade. That is possible.
Or you just pick the Rel first pick. Like, what is the counter to Rel?
You probably just go Leona
No,
into handshake.
Yeah.
Alistar, Leona.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been told that matchup is completely fine for Rel. You're not like, scared of Alistar.
There's the Galio. So
Okay, so Rumble B1.
Yeah. Oh, I Rumble ban most likely, right? And then you just pick
Kalista.
Kalista, yeah. And put it top.
But it's up.
This is a flex pick, chat.
Now,
Sanguine Blade, do you remember that?
Like
Sanguine Blade,
Did you watch his Sanguine Blade? Like, he used to do solo stream. Bro, that was nuts. He just win through lane priority by himself.
Yeah, it's such an effect. I started playing, like one day I woke up against Scrims, against Origin, and I was playing as Upset top, and Alfaro was playing like a mage bot.
Oh yeah.
And Upset was playing Kalista top against me, and I couldn't lane.
Wait, you lost 1v1 to an 80 carry main?
Range.
You know I'm broken Kalista.
Bro, he's playing it top.
I
was playing 8 trucks against Kalista.
That's awful.
I'm like, this is the Varus and Meiko coming out there from RNG. Varus being the common answer to Kalista, like a strong laning AD carry that can kind of match her.
Wukong or Vi is my question. And that feels like the partnership, no? I
think.
Or you think Sedge? You think Sedge comp?
You can also go something that just sits bot permanently and you just try to dive them like Poppy. You can honestly pick Poppy on free if you want to. There are some teams that will do that, but because the problem with Wukong is that he really needs to farm. Diego would be better in my mind because he's kind of down to scrap the Kalista Renata. Because I imagine wherever Kalista Renata is, you want to fight.
Yeah.
And I think you need a jungler that's willing to drop camps to make sure he can be at the fight.
Yeah.
So you don't want someone
that's my young man, we never see that in the LPL. We see full clear and carries that farm to 6 over and over and over again. And they play dive, and they never go.
You know what I've loved about this is like I then go to LEC and the draft, like obviously it's BO1, right? We're not in Fearless. But the draft priority in game 1 is just so different, bro.
It's so different. I can't predict draft in LEC.
And I can't wait till we get into Fearless LEC because it'll be completely different.
We're going to get Victor B1, you know, like that's LEC every time. But here, you get Nocturne and you get these immobile carries are going to get dove on and we see dive every single time.
Yeah.
So now you ban away Ori, you know, the Orianna ball delivery, but either team is pretty good.
And you look for like, what, Aurora here maybe?
Yeah, Aurora Ori, I think, is likely. The picks.
I just wonder what is TheShy gonna blind? There's so many like good top blinds out. Like Jax, Rumble, Kisanta are out.
Ornn, an option we've seen.
Ornn blind, really?
it's a
in this economy?
Yeah.
We've seen it a little bit. We've seen it a little bit.
Yeah, I do wonder.
Yeah,
369 picked it and he was terrible. But there's the Ori knock combo breaking up.
Most likely. Here you probably want to ban out some.
We've seen a bit of a Kali come in, a lot of it actually, with Nocturne and Wukong, but Nocturne with the obvious flank with the stealth.
Do you think this is Nico support?
Yeah, for sure. It's always going to match the range. Sure. What we've seen actually is when Nico and Renata are out, both Varus and Kalista don't get picked, even if they haven't been picked.
Yeah, Kalista Renata is a combo that everyone is very enamored by. Always try to match up together. And we probably Gnar. Okay, so
he's gonna be blind, right?
No, or like a tank.
Gnar
blind is telling me almost a tank more.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. You want a low economy to play around the Kalista.
I think Loki Renekton doesn't care about Gnar. That's my take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're chilling against Gnar.
I guess with the presence of the side lane threat of Nocturne as well,
and you're gonna get grubs. You're gonna be fine. Or Orianna ban coming out.
This might be an Akali mid game for rookie, but then are we too short range?
You know what I quite like? I quite like Gragas top lane with the Wukong and you layer the ults.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. But
also, we could see TheShy picking Gragas. Gnar being the best counter to Gragas. It's very common to ban Gnar to set up the Gragas blind. Maybe he's gonna go for a Dur blind. You never know what this guy's gonna pick. Either way, Gnar ban sets up a lot of leader champions that don't like getting kited, which is like the entire top lane rule.
What? Oh, is this Wukong?
Malphite?
Malphite?
Ornn? Could be Ornn actually. These bans speak Ornn to me.
Maokai's gone, right? Yeah, Maokai's gone.
Yeah.
What does well against Udi?
There's no way we're seeing TheShy Malphite, right? Wasn't he the infamous shortest TP in the world?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
What runs well into Udi?
You can go something like Olaf Darius, Adam Champion if you like that. Or you just go
That's too much volatility on the top side. To Renata.
Or you just pick like a tank or a bruiser that's just chilling.
But this is awful.
Yeah. You used to see Aatrox a lot into Dur. As the 2023 spring.
But I think you just lose perma-prior again, right, versus the idea. But I guess like when you
can start trading when you get CDs like level 5, 7. Is when you can start getting contesting at least.
Oh, there's the Ornn.
But the Ornn will just get pushed in.
Analyst Hysterics!
It's crazy how right I am. I just watch too much League.
But it's like the dive over the top of the Ornn. That's why I was trying to justify a little bit. It's quite
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and Ornn against Udyr, he will farm, he will get pushed in, but he will be fine.
Good setup, good spacing for Glister and Ronaldo.
I want to ask you a question, okay?
Yo.
Because you played a lot of Udyr and it didn't work on Rogue. What was the reason? Is it because the whole team has to play around the prior well and you can't fall behind?
I played Udyr.
Because you dropped it instantly. You were like, nah, this isn't working.
I mean, I think Udyr works great if your team is winning, because you use a pressure point. Yeah. But if your whole team is losing and you need something that can like break that balance, then Udyr is not a strong champion.
Yeah.
Like the game I picked it against Fnatic,
I remember.
I got full top tower 1v1 against K'Sante.
This was when you were running around the map at the end game. I remember,
it was against Fnatic.
Whoa!
Holy moly. While the oil is there, I'm going to use this opportunity. G2 Pajama Guy, thank you again for the 5 gifted. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run ads.
Thank you so much.
We run ads so that you don't get them in-game, so that we don't ruin your viewing experience. Big shout out to Finn for being with us here today before his LEC. I was going to say debut. It is your debut for this year for LEC.
This year, yeah.
Yeah, before he gets on the desk for today. IG RNG Game 2 coming up right now. I'm going to press this button and away you go. Thank you again for all the generosity. It goes back into the stream, making sure in the future we can give Finn like more chocolates and more strange energy drinks. Show chat your energy drink.
Oh yeah, this is Latitude 65.
Sponsor us, please.
Nordpolen med julmustsmak. Väldigt gott, underbar smak.
Did you hear that?
I didn't.
Sorry, what?
That's Swedish for you.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get them to sponsor us. That would be the start. If anyone has any contacts with
Latitude
North
65.
Poland. Yeah, sorry, Latitude 65.
Then I was got into contacts with the North Pole.
Okay, anyone know anyone at the North Pole?
Put us on a nice list, please.
Thank you again. Finn's come here out of his own time. We don't pay our talent, so he's just coming here out of love and respect. And we didn't threaten him. We did not threaten him. Thank you again, G2 Pajama Guy. We appreciate you, and especially as our founders. How rare is it you see founders in a Twitch chat? People here from the start. Oh.
Hysterics, what is this bed? Can you explain this bed to me?
Listen, this is my bed.
That bed.
I'm washing my sheets right now, and it looks scuffed.
It's not about that. He asked about what the bed is.
Oh.
The bed is a content piece I did.
Oh.
In 2020 when I was in quarantine, losing my mind.
Oh.
If you Google it on my YouTube, it is somewhere in my Twitch chat as IG are waiting for this invade. Wait.
Oh, they see them.
Oh, too late. Handshake and IG get first blood.
And they got the MVP from game 1, Lele, crucially.
Oh my god.
They already shut him down.
9 games.
I was about to say, if they lane swap away from RNG, isn't that just a backbreaker for Udyr? Because Udyr can't do anything, right? And then he falls behind XP and he's...
what I would do is I would just run behind one wave and start proxying.
But this is the... I feel like Udyr, if he falls behind and there's a consequence of lane swaps, it'd be really brutal, no?
I mean, in a way you're right, in a way you're wrong.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is that eventually you're going to swap back to normal lanes.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have a level, like a Udyr that's behind and an Ornn that's behind.
And Ornn is more useful.
Yes, but the Udyr will still have perma push.
Okay.
So he will still be able to always move first. So he's not suffering that much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Udyr has tools to play in the
still here, by the way.
Yeah. They are scrappylicious.
This is going to really affect the lane set. This lane is so
I think
volatile.
Udyr is going to walk up and R flash on the Kalista and try to slow her.
Meiko needs a good handshake here. All it takes is he didn't get the Udyr, but it's still only Phoenix stands still. There's heal, there's flash, summon reach.
Nice movement.
He's going to TP bot or is he going to stay around?
He's going to miss the first 3 minions, but that should be
alright. I hate Finn. I don't know if you noticed in Spectator when they're actually TPing, like you can see it here obviously, but you know when they actually TP there's no channeling anymore, or there's nothing like above their head to show it. You
channel animation.
They're just dabbing.
You just got to watch them. It's really silly. It's one of the things in Spectator client that like, you know.
Yeah, it's like when Jiang TP'd out at this spot exactly and escaped.
Yeah.
And
we had
no
no
clue
clue
what was going on. There and T-post.
Yeah.
For the viewers at home, those who don't know, Jake has just stood up and is now doing jumping jacks.
I'm not doing jumping jacks. I'm standing up.
He's jumping very jackally.
Why?
You don't need to say anything. Because I
doing?
can.
Jumping jakes?
Because I have the freedom to stand up. Yo, I can stand up if I want to. Like it. Shut up, Eragon.
Okay, so this is important. The spot lane 2v2 is very volatile, okay, with the double ranged. Everyone can constantly hit each other. Now, the flashes being popped means that there's a very big time window where the volatility can favor RNG because of the ganks. Nice little bit of play. Would you say dropping the first 3 CS of the melees for Xiaoxu is worth dropping the flash? No, really?
I think when you play a Dur against Warren, you need to snowball.
Oh.
You need to pressure him in a 1v1. And now he will not be able to have pressure. Like, TheShy is pushing, and he has TP advantage. He will not have pressure in this lane.
So, he's really, really hoping that RNG's bot side and his trade for the minions will be worth it. JiaQi and Lele got to facilitate a milky way.
I mean, they really need to get grubs from this. If Dur gets his grubs, then eventually he can start getting plates, I think, in this matchup. Because eventually he can use R, the wave, push it out, and then just go take plate while Orn is catching it. And but if you don't get the grubs,
swap back.
It's no bueno. Yeah, this Udyr is in a toughie.
No bueno.
What is the swap back? No one's going to catch top wave. I mean, TheShy could just recall and TP.
Yeah,
he's not even going to recall. He can always build items.
He's a wandering blacksmith.
That's interesting. So what this swap has done is it's also avoided Wukong at the full clear into the gank.
You can just freeze here if you're Callisto out as well on bot. You don't have to push this. You can just hold the wave there and deny JiaQi.
Yeah, nice. Well said.
One wave, thank you.
To be fair, it's a pretty hard name.
Yeah, I was wondering like how you pronounce it.
Which one?
Jiejie. No, he said it correct. He said it correct straight up.
I wasn't correcting. And then Xiaoxu as well, right?
Yeah, don't worry. You were saying Dwar before.
Oh, that's because his name is a lot of effort.
It's not. It's just Dwar. It's like saying Joe, but Dwar.
Joe.
Dwar.
Okay, it's not Joe.
Joe Mama.
Oh, he got you there.
Okay.
You've just been Sweden.
You got Finn.
So today Finn's here.
Yeah.
If you didn't already catch that. Holy.
Take
a turret shot. Who cares, you know?
You know, he sees you with me.
Remember when he didn't get seen by
that was
so dumb.
Can you think of the mechanic now and just it blows your mind?
Yeah, also her ult had a stun. Her Q healed when she was about over like 180.
Oh, yeah.
You could R1 away to escape.
Oh, yeah, it was no point.
It was a skill shot. Yeah.
Oh my word.
Interesting.
Well, back to normal lanes. And it's interesting that we have normal lanes before grubs spawn as well. Usually people are swapped by now. It's like minute 10 or so. People crash the wave and then there's a swap back.
I just worry for this Udyr. I feel like he's just in such a bad position in his individual matchup. Because when you pick Udyr, you usually want to snowball your individual matchup. Like you don't want to just sit there and scale evenly with an Ornn. You're not going to be doing anything good then.
And grubs are spawning soon. So they have a quarter of the cooldown left of the flash on Gala to work with. Again, that was the transaction they made. Udyr first 3 minions and lane control for the flash.
And crucially, this wave is where Ornn is going to hit level 6, and I think Xiaoxu is also going to hit 6 on this, but when Ornn gets level 6 on a grub fight, I think he's way stronger than this Ornn. They're going to move up with their Kalista here, while setting their Akali with TP bots. There's a very nice lane adaptation.
I like their movements around the map. It's good. It's really solid.
And this is something you can only do these days, which you couldn't do last year, because now actually Akali is bot with TP, so she can actually join this grub fight if necessary. Although after like 9 seconds, but she will be there eventually when her airlines drop her off.
Very often we see people walk up and not rely on the TP because it's so slow.
Yeah.
Gonna play for 1 on each side. Yeah, TP coming through already.
Yeah, she's flying.
Yeah, Rookie's the same.
I managed to get the first grub here. I wonder if they can try to get all 3.
Well,
Gala.
TheShy has ulti, but as you said, Gala's caught out first. He uses cleanse to get out, but look at where TheShy is at. He can ulti down this wave. And
no, RNG got one of them. They're happy. They got what they wanted. They just want to deny the 3 grubs.
Okay.
And the moment they got that 1 grub, they're like, yeah, that's all we need. We're out. Cheerio, pop.
Look, Gala's flash is up now, and you just have a perma-losing Xiaoxu. So, was it worth it, Finn?
Yes, because TheShy is going to die here.
Nah, he won't, surely. Oh, he used Bella's breath, so he can't get rid of ult. He's searing charges out.
Wow. Goats.
How dare you?
Damn. No one charges as searingly as he
does. You could swap places, if you could swap places with TheShy right now, would you take it?
Yes.
Who wouldn't, honestly?
What? Then we have when
TheShy shows up here.
But then we have TheShy on our show.
God, imagine,
dude. Holy.
Man, the inside. And then Jay can flex his Mandarin.
He would literally have 10 words of English.
Yeah, but you speak Mandarin.
Yeah, but not enough to converse. He'd be telling me about top lane mechanics and like what needs to happen next, and we'd be like,
you'd probably offend him.
Dway. Yes, correct. I would not offend him. He'd smile.
He would say, "Why need Jake?"
Oh my God! Don't make my heart palpitate. Jiejie gets the flash out. By the way, JiaQi's just out of there. They move to their turret. Safety mechanism is IG.
Lele crucially takes Xiaoxi's what is it? Costume. He dresses like JiaQi here.
The disguise.
Yeah, so now actually IG might get baited into thinking he has mechanics.
You gotta call Nico costume now.
Costume.
It's cosplayer Nico.
Cosplay Nico.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's a good skin line.
Because usually Meiko could just flash Q Lele and it wouldn't react, but if he's dressed as Jiejie, they might think he would react to it.
Potentially look for something. Still no cleanse on the Ballista. I feel like there's been so many windows. They haven't taken advantage of yet.
I love how someone in the chat was like, RNG Milkyway is so slept on. I do not think we're sleeping on him at all. I think we literally said he was in ELO hell at the start of the split.
He's memeing about chocolates. Milky Ways, whispers are better. You just got debated.
Well,
what's a whisper?
A whisper is a chocolate bar that's really mid.
What the hell is a whisper?
It's just a chocolate flaky thing.
What is it?
So is it called flake?
It's just average.
Is it called a flake?
It's mid. No, flake is flaky. A whisper is like wavy. I don't know how else to describe
That
it.
sounds like the crappiest marketing I've ever heard. Oh, it's only a whisper. Who calls a chocolate a whisper?
It's very mid.
It's a careless whisper.
Do you know they're scamming us with chocolate bars now? Because they turned them from square blocks into rounded, and you just have to put less chocolate in a rounded bar.
Do you know there's something
Have you been
called...
watching YouTube?
Yeah. You saw the video as well?
Oh, are you looking at shrinkflation?
I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, kind of.
It's called shrinkflation, and it's when companies are charging you the same amount of money for less product.
Yeah.
So like chocolate bars go from like 100 grams or whatever it is to like 80.
There's also some other flation where it's like they just add cheaper oils.
Oh yeah, that's right. They just like less of the quality ingredient and more of the cheap
because
stuff.
people react less to, oh, now he's gonna take a plate. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Ooh, in my tummy.
And he's very angry about it.
Yeah, the ram lets him know, doesn't it? I mean, this is an animal kingdom up top. Let's bring out the bird. Flash away while Fate's call is going to bring Meiko right into the action. Double bore, flash, handshake, and Xiaoxu will die here. It's an easy rend in the end, isn't it? Surely. You think? Yes, it is. Gala picks up kill number 2.
It's a rend in the end. I like that.
That's a nice play. I mean, he starts at the play. TheShy, he makes the play really long with all the CC.
Yeah.
And finally gets the ability to hit the tower with the Demolish Box that you've been begging for, and he gets ganked for it.
Yeah, and also TheShy manages to catch the bot wave here with his
TheShy. We're never saying his name.
TheShy.
Yeah. So IG's roster is Meiko, Gala, Rookie, Jiejie, and TheShy.
Did you know there was a chocolate bar in the UK called a Freddo, and when I was a kid, it was 5 pence. 5 pence. There's 100 pence in a quid.
5p.
Yeah, there's 5p.
5p in it.
It's amazing. 5p, and now they're like 25, and everyone hates them.
25, bro. They're like, in Australia, they were like 20 cents. Now they're like $1. Like, individual Freddos are $1 now. It's crazy.
What's a Freddo?
Freddo is like, it's like Kermit in chocolate.
Yeah.
But it's not actually real frog, obviously.
Kermit like the...
No, I'll show you a picture. It's like...
Freddo the Choco Frog. It's like from Harry Potter.
Yeah, kind of.
Are they alive?
But they're not alive.
No, they're not alive. Hang on.
I hate this Udia champ.
Why?
It comes up in Fearless because you run out of good blind.
I can't believe you listened to me and stopped playing it. That's hilarious. I mean, I just said it because I just thought it was trash. That's Freddo. Look, it's like a frog.
Ew!
No, it's not a real frog.
It's just
it's not a real frog. For everyone at home who doesn't know, that's a Freddo.
Yeah. They're just milk, it's just solid milk chocolate in the shape of a frog. I'm not a fan.
Show bags do. Retatos, I think, might be English.
I really
or
hope your
Australian.
chocolates are solid. If I would buy liquid chocolate, then I'd be very disappointed.
Liquid chocolate, yeah. That's just called drip. That's a fear. Wow. This is the power of Nocturne. I mean, when we have immobile 80 carries, sticking is just impossible to avoid.
Yeah. Oh, look at the damage.
Boom. What
Shy.
It's a champion of all time.
Turn.
Oh, great.
Oh, he cancelled the brittle water, didn't he, with the stun?
Beautiful, beautiful by Xiaoxu.
Ooh. Tangyuan's getting escorted in to catch this wave, but they're getting split off. No Nocturne ulti.
Is Unending Despair enabled this patch? Yes, but that
it
item
is.
is bad. It's very bait, and I don't like rushing it.
Oh, you think it's a bait?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's a bait?
Do you know how much HP you need on Unending Despair to make it as valuable as it was last patch? Or
Let me
before
guess, 4k HP or something?
7k.
Really?
To reach the same numbers.
Oh my god.
Now, I also want to say that it was broken last patch.
Yeah. I will say, people asking why is it enabled now? No, it's been a new patch, and it was only disabled for day 2 to 4 of the LPL.
Yeah.
I see. But in general, I'm not a fan of this item.
Brittle. Clap him. E. Press W, TheShy. Nah, he's going to give it to Rookie. That's what bros are for. Big pick.
Oh gosh, they're just getting picked on every single side. Collapsed on by the jungler. Then Rookie makes a mid-pro move down into the bot side, and Xiaoxu dies again. They're just bullying him.
Yeah,
True.
Poor guy. I think their own initiative kind of is milkyway finding clutch picks, but I think milkyway has just been busy farming on the back foot. But because Jiejie is making his timer so effective, like every time Jiejie has a timer with ult, he gets something. But milkyway hasn't found that same success. And that's not because it's milkyway's fault. I just think that there's no openings for him. There's no openings for this blue team to do something, just because the lanes are all struggling, kind of.
What are we going to say, Eragon?
I don't remember anymore. What are we going to look at next? I think
Good one.
Rift Herald's fight, we could see a trade for Dragon. But there's really it's just a bunch of dead time until there's a Nocturne ult available on side lane potentially. I mean, they could pick up Xiaoxu again. He has flash soon. There's a small window.
Also, I don't like an Despair on Vidur because now he can't even take the plates. Yeah, because if he walks up, he's gonna suck up the HP from the TheShy.
Unending Despair hater. Yeah, bring it back. You know, I think the most untapped one that we discovered was the Aatrox with Unending.
Yeah.
Most untapped potential.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly say, Jiejie, like, not only 2 levels up, we're obviously talking about jungle, Smite upgrade too. So any objective over the next, like, minute and a half. Impossible to contest when 1200 versus 900 is all in there. I mean, Rookie gets knocked up. He goes back in. He's just going to try and trade this. That is a fake Lele. Tangle Barb a little bit early. Flash away. He really wants to buy time. There's the heal as well, and he's doing that exactly by being in the Shroud. Milky Way's waiting it out, and he shuriken flips out, while again, Lele is just trying to stop him. And remember, if Rookie goes into a turret, the support gets the kill in the end, which is probably going to be the most valuable considering when everyone else is nearby. And there's a shutdown, but somehow, how is that a shutdown?
I think the play lasts so long because I'm pretty sure Milky Way didn't get the Q off before the ulti. So there's a lack of burst in the pen before the ult as well, and then he gets to escape, and eventually the support does the worst case scenario on the collapse.
But Milky Way is gonna happen because you see he walked after the Akali because he gets so much XP when she dies. He just needs to be close enough and XP range, and he still gets a lot of XP from that. But I think it doesn't really matter that Nico went to kill. Still a good play by RNG. They need some kind of avenue for success right now because right now they're struggling on every front.
Now, Jiejie gonna have ulti, and they can play towards top side. You can already see opening through mid, the bot lane and support, and Rift Herald is spawning in a minute's time, so they're gonna prepare that and set it up. They crack open the base, and a tower might just fall for the first time this game.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
I don't know. I like yelling at you.
Yeah, you do. You do about a turret.
Yeah, Xiaoxu might try to get this top tower, but I think it's not gonna be possible right now.
Demolish proc.
The question is, are they gonna try to trade Drake for Herald, or are they actually gonna fight? I think as IG, you definitely want to fight. But as RNG, you definitely want to avoid fighting right now. So it's kind of, IG is kind of gonna try to like chase RNG, go where they go. I think if you as IG let them trade this, I think it's not optimal for you. So you really want to like hunt them in a way. So what I would like to see from Jiejie now is to actually go mid. And then if they get next mid wave, they can kind of go into them wherever they are. So here you see Jiejie actually coming to mid because they realize they're on both sides, so he doesn't need to go top. Hell doesn't matter.
Got him, real one. Lele is going to force a flash out of Gala, but Gala's just going to come right back in. Gets a kill on the return as well. The hostile takeover did a bit of work in getting RNG away while they're moving into their own jungle. TheShy is now teleported in as well. Rookie ultis out right in front of JiaQi. TheShy eat nothing. So we're going to question that one a little bit later. Is RNG, they're just going to lose the dragon because of it.
Yeah, Lele gets engaged on it. It's forced to engage. He gets pulled back by the handshake. I'm surprised it connects onto Gala, to be honest. I think it was an elevation thing, but still it's a massive play for IG. And I think on the flip side, I wonder where Akali used the R1. Did you catch where the trade was? Because in the end he has R2 and he pokes a little bit.
I think like as RNG here, you just got hunted. I think Xiaoxu probably should never TP this fight because if it's a 5v5, they're not going to win it. I think honestly, like if TheShy doesn't TP there, he probably just gets top tower for free as well. So yeah, pretty big mistake by RNG. But what can you do when Nocturne is so fed? He can just join fights from anywhere.
Watch the Lele ultimate. I'm surprised it connects to Gala actually. Like,
oh yeah, it's because he's in river.
You see what I mean?
Like
yeah. But then there's fighting in the bot side between the Azir and the Akali. Yeah. And do you really think if Xiaoxu stays there, he can take tower? You said first, but I don't think he can. With the wave clear from Morn.
No, I mean if Orn TP's down and he doesn't.
Oh, right, but I feel like it was to match.
Maybe,
well, I mean, first turret does go over to RNGs. We come back anyway, but so don't. Feats of strength picked up by IG. And you know something a lot of pros are still saying, and I said this the other day, is that, you know, because they took gold out of first turret blood. Did you know that?
Yes, and first blood.
And first blood. And so, like, the balancing act is like, oh, you get 750 gold, like, worth of stats late game to buy on, or, you know, like, third, fourth item. Is it kind of meaningless? Is it kind of just nothing?
Yeah, because you don't actually buy the boots.
Yeah. I mean, I see people buy them, like, Yeah, later on.
The sword boots are good, but the other boots, not a huge fan of.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I like the Swifties upgrade as well. Those are very nice.
Oh man,
become very fast.
4%, right?
Yeah, you get really, really fast. But in general, the boots have kind of proven to be just stats. They don't do much more than that. So before when you fight.
All setups there. Azir ulti, great. Gala caught out, shut down to RNG. And when you said they needed to do something, that's something.
Yep, no flash for Gala there the entire time, so they were eyeing up. Clearly timed, and milkyway finds the engage there. Nice. Not even expending any kind of flash for an engage, just the stealth.
It's
going to be a bit of an empty kill there.
Yeah. It's an empty kill. They're going to rotate. I think here as RNG, it's like what you can do. And they really just want to like hide in their areas in jungle. So if IG ever tries to take if IG ever tries to take too much vision, then they can kind of look for fight.
I love TheShy so much. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, it's all good. TheShy, his charge was very steering.
Bro, he does this as a gap close, I swear. Like, look, watch this again. Gala steps up to the wave and he's dead.
Yeah. No flash away, not possible. Gonna be absolutely changed. They waited there for a while for him to walk up and hit the wave on the neutral side. But even with the tower, you know, it's not even broken down. He's still susceptible in the mid lane. Now, I do feel like the side lane is going to have potential angles, right? So you have a bunch of setup in the side lanes. You have winning side lane and the Akali versus here, and you have a lot of stuff with the Ornn. So both side lanes, the Nocturne can attack Jiejie. Yeah. Once he breaks this mid tower, they can get mid prior continuously and then maybe go to sides.
I mean, this Nocturne is just a massive issue right now for RNG. Like they can't deal with him in a normal way. They just kind of have to pray he messes up his ult, and then they have like a 2-minute timer where they can leave. But the moment, like, for as long as he's just full clearing in fog and has ult, it's so hard for RNG to use any kind of initiative because they have has always worried about going deep into Nocturne ult. You see, like, Xiaoxu is just rotating down to be close to the place that would happen. He's not even like pushing out top because he's terrified. Like, normally Udyr would just push against Udyr and doesn't care, but he's just chilling at Raptors right now because he's terrified. Because Nocturne is just full clearing at bot side. But he doesn't have any information, so how could you know that?
Why do you think in the LPL dive works and the LEC it doesn't? Because we've seen Caps try to pull out the Akali, we've seen them try to do similar iterations of draft, but it just feels like we're just getting the inevitable, you know?
Oh, Chains of Corruption, it was actually on
really
time.
Good, yeah.
Tangle Barbs as well. That's a great counter. JiaQi's ulti was perfect. This time TheShy, not too bad on the steering charge, but now he's run forward without a means to get out. Slowed by the 5-point strikers. Meiko needs to do a good handshake here as well. Bella's Breath, Rookie gets in the backline and destroys with the Pop Blossom in return. The hostile takeover even better. Supports came in clutch, but in the end, it's Meiko's that matters. Rookie's already carried part of this fight. Now it's Gala's turn as Tangyuan has only just shown up. Look at TheShy. Big boy with a big job. In the backside, Tangyuan trying to get out as well.
That was insane by Rookie.
Ooh.
Like, we have to see the replay of that, but Rookie's use of the R into E combo was insane. The way he managed to connect onto Yoshi, that's right. Was insane.
JiaQi.
He R'd behind the front line and then managed to connect E onto the Varus. And just absolutely blew him out the moment that fight began. Because we saw, as I highlighted, like the only way RNG wins the fight is that Nocturne goes too deep and they can burst him down.
And crucially, Jiejie mistimes the spell shield, so the Varusar actually connects and he gets snared afterwards.
Because Nocturne is unstoppable when he ults, but even if he gets Varus ulted, he's gonna be rooted when he stops being unstoppable. So it doesn't matter that he's unstoppable. But yeah, ult comes onto this guy here, gets almost blown up, but the W crucially doesn't connect to the ult.
Nico snare afterwards.
But look at this Rookie here. They kite out, they kite out, they kite out, they kite out. It looks like RNG actually has control of this fight, but Rookie sees an angle I think no one else saw. Ulting through this Udyr, E-ing through the minion wave.
In the minion.
And then just watching the Varus. That's one of the craziest Akali plays I've seen.
Actually, yeah, to find the E there, through the minion wave, that's mental.
It was insane. Insane. We got Evie in the coaching sofa here.
Andrew.
Giving the big thumbs up. But Rookie showing why he's the world champion, showing why he's him.
Bro, he's Akali. I think we've already seen it in the series before. Rookie doing similar things as he hovers outside the wall. Watch for him with his ulti available and the flash once again. Dragon at 4K and RNG are holding this on the edge of its patience.
Look for the Ornn ult into Nocturne ult combo here. It's a matter of time right now. The Ornn horn is going to come down when the lights go out.
Lele in fog of war, buying his time to get
and using it with Call of the Forge God. It's a 2-man as well. Look, backline access. JiaQi is just capitalized on and destroyed. Meanwhile, Pop Blossom is disengaged from, and RNG are losing this fight single-handedly. Rookie tries to do it again, but this time he's targeted himself. Xiaoxu running for his life while Gala gets a Ren, not quite the execute, but TheShy makes short work of that. Now, IG have numbers and they have the front to back, but Gala ran in just to get hit by a monkey. Jiejie as well trying to duel him, but TheShy needs to help out his jungler. The bailout on Jiejie, not going to get a reset. Meiko now running as well. Tangyuan and milkyway have started to carry the rest of this fight as a slowdown there. A searing charge to get him out certainly shortly, and there it is. He ranges, he gets out. Meiko's got no turret to sit on as well as they've got to turn it around. TheShy's going to try and kill Tangyuan, but low health bars. He flashes out. He's got a bailout in case, but 2 members left of each team. TheShy did 5k damage as an Ornn.
And crucially, unlike the previous fight, the Azir is finally in the fight. Tangyuan shows up and he can DPS through the front line, ignore them. In fact, they just run past Ornn and get to the back line.
RNG most kills in LPL, 15k. Number 1, by the way, after that fight.
Tangyuan did so much that fight. Crucially, now like the itemization of Leandros and Riftmaker is so strong in these extended fights where he gets to hit for so long. Rookie actually within about so much time. I thought it was a great fight by IG.
Yeah.
But somehow they were able to turn it with milkyway being so strong, finally getting activated after farming the entire game.
Have you seen the Tangyuan meme?
No.
Apparently he's the guy that's like the scrim god and the guy with the most potential. But he's awful on stage. But he's actually doing well.
He did great this fight. Here Rookie goes into the 3-man core here by so much time. Insta gets ulted, and then goes into Sonya's, tries to get out. And I really thought this fight was over for RNG here. But Tangyuan like holds the line. The soldiers have so much damage.
Xiaoxu buys a lot of time as well.
Yeah, crucially Gala is gonna go down here. Gala oversteps I think a little bit into the Tangyuan soldiers.
TheShy tunnels on Lele too much.
Yeah.
Like he just keeps going. I mean, actually, to be fair, he just one-shots him, but yeah, never mind.
Well, still important. Eragon's being started up though. Edge of Patience range here, but Call the Forge God has got a perfect angle. It hits down the jungler, and it's great. The hostile takeover as well does exactly what they need to do. Pop Blossom would be good, but the problem is TheShy is in everyone's way.
Oh, look at Tangyuan is going to turn this. He's so strong in this fight.
RNG are still tunneling down onto TheShy. The damage is good, and as you said, Tangyuan is getting his DPS off, but now Rookie is next. He runs away, Shuriken flip out, IG backing off, and there's no jungler for the smite, so RNG have to hold on Eragon.
Yeah, milkyway dies, but Tangyuan still is so strong that the initiative lies in RNG's hands. They're going to be able to take this tower here. Because what can IG do? They one man up, but they have no ults, they have no health bars. They can't defend this. They just have to concede this tower.
He's gone. Demolish will make short work. Eragon next, still a thought. Lele goes in, baits out, Tangle Barbs connects. Wait, Rookie is in the shroud, but he's just going to burn to death. He tries to ulti out, he's going golden, but there's no way he gets out. Question mark.
Wait a minute. How?
He ulti straight away, and I guess that worked.
How does he get away with that?
I don't know.
That's immaculate. Immaculate play by Rookie to manage to navigate his way out of that. But still, he shouldn't be there, but he still managed to get out of it. Very Caps-esque. But RNG Crucial is going to start up this Atkan now. Akali has no ult, no TP. She's a bit so far away.
Either. They don't have the chain knockups.
Yeah, only thing they do have is a light switch.
Yeah, and that can be turned off immediately as well. I'm waiting for it as TheShy just runs body blocking duty, gets a searing charge, lights are off. No smite. Eragon buff is given over, and IG go crap. We got to get out of here. Tangyuan ulti's out, gets rid of that backline. Gala was so deep anyway, and now TheShy's next. Double kill over to the Eragon team. RNG once again in another game are starting to beat down on IG.
And you know, so many people were calling for Tangyuan to not even be in the LPL anymore because they were so bad. They're considered the worst mid laner in the entire league. And now
bro is just free firing, and now RNG in front of the Baron. Meiko needs one big hostile takeover. He's got the health bars to play with, but remember, it's a GA. So as milkyway gets rid of the blast gun in the back, he spots that Meiko's there. He gets pulled over. Hostile takeover hits everyone, but the Pop Blossom is an issue. RNG again playing with the GAs, but they're also taking kills. IG, this super team with big expectations, are losing to the RNG upstarts.
And I think at the end there in that fight, Meiko got pulled into Baron Pit by Baron. Did I see that?
It looks like it.
I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, it was either Baron or he mistook the plant. I didn't see it the other way.
I think the plant was taken by milkyway. You're right. Maybe it was Baron. I was like, how do we get over the wall? He just glided.
I hope we see that. Yeah, I've never seen that interaction. But the engage comes down. The Shredded is there, you know, for the side of RNG. When they turn it around, TheShy gets DPS'd on. But here was Tangyuan, right? He goes in to realize too much, but he gets the insect.
Yeah, Tangyuan is playing so well this game. Yeah. He's really putting RNG on his back together with milkyway. In every fight, there's this Wukong and a Zero combo that just does so much damage, so much CC, and so much disruption. Gala can't hit for free.
True.
Because there's always soldiers in his way. You can't just walk through them.
And I'll answer someone's question that they had in chat earlier on. What happens if IG go down 0-2? Well, chances are 80% they're out.
They're out. You're not going to see them for 2 months.
Like, there's a real big chance. The only difference is if other people mess up, go 1-1 in the group. We have to look at the groups, and I think after this game we will, just to give you those real expectations. But IG, like, it would be crazy, but also such an IG thing of Rookie TheShy to be out for the first split of the year and not hit the mark.
But they're not even playing poorly, I think.
No.
I think they're just getting, like, I think RNG is just stepping up so well this game.
Yeah.
There's not like one crucial thing you can like pinpoint IIG to do bad. They're just like getting outclassed across the board.
True.
Also like with Meiko like the most renowned LPL support, isn't he?
True.
This guy is just getting out of group so early. It's a mega upset.
I mean, he's had some pretty good ults, pretty good picks as well. Like, I don't think Meiko's playing that poorly either.
Yeah. So but also like this game is far from over.
Yeah.
It's very even if you look at the gold. It's only this Tangyuan is very strong, but there's also, if Rookie gets a good fight where he actually gets backline access.
Yeah, they're also on 3 dragons. Like, you know, if one bad fight and they get dragon soul.
I just think that there's not a lot of team in RNG's team comp, so if Rookie would be able to get onto the backline with level 16 and his free core, which is very close to getting, I think the fights could look very differently. But I do think that Tangyuan's build is so good this game. He's so tanky and has so much frontline damage.
True.
Yeah, I mean, already Azir realizes the win condition you're saying with the dive and picked up a Seekers.
Yeah.
You know, so tanky naturally with the HP from the AP items as well as the Seekers now. It's going to be really tricky for Rookie to assassinate him. And Tangyuan realistically is the only threat.
Yeah, I mean, the Varus ult is very dangerous, right? But it is just the lethality Varus. It's not going to outflank your entire team down.
Eragon, good handshake, by the way. That was important from Meiko. TheShy could have been an angle here as RNG take yet another inner turret. So Gold has swung to about 3k in the lead. It's a 3k Baron power play as well, which feels very apparent. And as we were saying, those items important where RNG on the next back should be finishing off things like this Seekers. Maybe the GA comes through, sorry, Death Dance, excuse me, for milkyway on the return.
Do you think Varus could pick up a Seekers too? I think he could, right?
I mean, you could. You can also just go Edge of Night.
Yeah.
If you have Edge of Night against Nocturne, you actually see.
Oh, I was going to ask you how the interaction works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. It's a fun little tech. Usually that's what you see on Varus' support item if you want to defensive. I think the way lethality works is it just scales with itself so well. Yeah. You just want to kind of keep buying lethality items once you're there.
But 3k Baron power play. Yeah. It's a big siege. You only you get the tier 2 towers.
-1. He missed the cannon.
Did he miss the cannon? Did I not see it? Ooh. You see how deep Azir pushed in down bot side? Now they have full control of top as well. I mean, what realistically can take here?
I mean, they're looking for the top side tier 2 eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually they want to make a little rotation to end up with 5 people to get top side tier 2. Probably going to be in 1 minute. And not this wave coming out of base, but they're going to try to take it on the next wave coming out of base.
They can shift from mid to top.
Yeah.
And that's why they pushed in down bot, so they have time to make this entire play. But I feel like the wave, they're taking a bit too long here.
What you see right now, they're just making sure they're sweeping their entire jungle for wards. They don't want to allow Rookie to end up behind them with a TP by any way. They're so cautious and so very delicate about it. So very nice to see. Yeah.
Any sweeping wards, nice.
So here you just want to catch the wave towards top side. You just want to catch the wave towards top side and make sure that nothing can happen to it. So now they are going to rotate on this wave and try to get this tower. I do their best to defend it, but I think there's just no way you can against this Azir. And also whoever gets Varus ult just gets blown up.
Yeah.
This Varus ult is a real threat because the range and just like the pure lockdown that's on it. I mean, I guess the only way they can deal with it is the Nocturne W, but who else can block it?
Now the question is, do IG pull the trigger? TheShy says yes. And
okay. But it's only a small setup. He doesn't commit the ulti or anything. I mean, they defend inner turret and top, but it's still chunking down. Remember, RNG have 4 grubs as well, so all they need is another wave. That'll be everything but the base turrets.
That's the confidence of TheShy. He's walking into his wave.
But he's down half HP now. The fight is really bad.
I think if he actually ulted it there, I think he would actually die. Or at least have to flash out.
Poker's adding up onto Tangyuan, both main carry superstars of each team.
Nocturne ulti, gets backline. Okay, Jiejie just had to send a call. The Forge God will follow as well, and it gets JiaQi in backside. But again, with that hostile takeover now down, RNG are buying a lot of time. Lele flashes away. TheShy is frontlining, searing charge into the wall, but he's getting tunked down. I'm looking at Tangyuan and the pop boss, and no! Lele gets knocked around again, and Gala picks it up. Tangyuan couldn't get free fire or couldn't get access, and IG are quite healthy.
So right at the start, Tangyuan actually QEs over the wall, so he doesn't have the DPS of, you know, queuing and auto-attacking with his soldiers.
Oh,
Milky. Self-peel.
Milky, flash!
Here it comes.
Oh, what a play!
Wait a minute.
Set up with Tangyuan, but Gala flashes over. Rookie, meanwhile, got JiaQi flash through, and you can see that now he has to 1v3. He's buying time. He perfect executions out, but now TheShy is teleported back in. IG are not out of this game, and I like that Finn said it before. The game's definitely not over.
What an insane flash over an Azir wall. That's so hard to do.
The cojones on this Wukong was crazy.
They've got them. They're sandwiching him. It's not over. The fight's going to continue on. Gala's trying to step up this Azir. Sun turret in the way. Rookie's teleported in as well. And IG thinking about how to approach this. They need that turret to go down. Tangyuan against the wall, though. Tries to send it in. Shifting sands, but he can't kill Gala. He's also got a bailout as well. And look at the jungler trying to run in. IG are just hand-sniffing at this point. They're just giga-chatting over them. And now with Baron up and available and 5 members, they're just going to start it.
It's an absolute disaster, but where was Tangyuan's Seekers and Zhonya's? Did he not use it just his own cooldown? Regardless, it's going to be an Infernal Soul and an Ashe. They can head straight down to the Dragon after this.
I'm gonna say something really funny in the beginning of this fight. Okay, we're gonna watch this first. milkyway looking for them, but Gala with an insane flash that's over. Meanwhile, Rookie Assassin flowers are very easy to play by him. You actually can't give that range to Akali. You have to be way more cautious. But here we're gonna see the slow burn. But in the beginning of that fight, why the Meiko ult missed is because he didn't have flash. And the way he lost his flash is because Xiaoxu got hit by the Renata ult when he had Barrier Form activated, so he stunned his own teammate.
Okay.
So his Nika had the flash out at the beginning of the fight, but it's an insane fight here. So many close calls. Tangyuan tries to do what he can, but doesn't work out in the end, and IG pick up the Baron. And now it's gonna be first on this Drake.
Yeah.
But RNG can't afford to give this Drake, or they're gonna be in so much pain. But look for milkyway, he's so far away.
Soul's just given over. IG take Infernal Soul in the game. So now Elder comes next, and I mean, the game has swung massively. IG in good spot, especially with the Ornn items coming as well. I think that's full 5 upgraded items from TheShy. Now we wait.
Yeah, and the question is now, can you beat the dive potential with the scaling of an Azir?
Lele's a minion.
Oh, can they count minions?
Lele's a minion.
Sus, okay.
I don't mean that in any like hostile way that he's playing like a minion. He's literally a minion.
He's literally a minion.
Do you know if Meiko still doesn't care about the new tower ramping?
I don't know.
Because that would be a really big buff.
It would be.
It's a lot harder now though, because you can't become a minion if you're in combat with champions.
Okay.
Before it was if it wasn't hit by something.
I've seen Nico's auto attack as a cannon. Okay.
Defense trying. Jiejie has his ulti available, and he's got GA. So dive ability of this Nocturne just went up by a milestone as Tangyuan is solely defending this, making sure that RNG don't overcommit to waves, as TheShy is also slow pushing mid.
Yeah, every single wave, every single cannon is going to beat down on that tower, and their goal is to crack the tier 2s.
Yep.
IG, TheShy, is he going to be engaged on? No, he's way too tanky. They can't even collapse. The play would take too long, and then IG can collapse with the dive, so they've just got to mitigate, defend the tier 3s, and Prage.
Prage it is. The siege is coming onto them, but it's also really hard for IG to like dive past this. They can only really get tier 2s with this Baron. They can't get more. Unless they get like a really crucial pick. Yeah. The problem is that how is RNG ever going to fight them again on equal terms? Akali is so strong, he's not going to be so strong with this
ornaments as well.
I mean, with this infernal soul and ornaments. And the boots as well, they're just stat gapped.
Yeah.
There's just so many free stats on IG's comp that I don't see how RNG beats them unless they get a really insane Meiko or Varus ult.
Yeah, it's going to have to do a miracle from Tangyuan again, as well as milkyway. The duo, they've been finding the plays. Some kind of flank, maybe. But it's really tricky. Gala still has no flash, so maybe there's an angle there, but the reset's going to come through and there's going to be no window. So all the tier 2s gained, and now watch the inventories. What spike's going to be picked up? Plus 700 gold across the board, a blighting jewel.
Inventories?
Inventories. I get flame for that a lot.
Yeah, you get flame for a lot of things. Why don't you say what do you say? Lucian.
Lucian. I like it.
Severe.
Severe.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. So you say.
Look at his Ornn, he's also very chunky bonky. He has Thorn Mail,
Yeah, exactly.
JiaQi, and then upgraded the Hollow Radiance.
Yep.
With the boots, with the thing. You realize that he's just itemizing full MR now, because Jiejie is not really doing damage to him because of the lethality build.
Yeah.
So he's just like making sure that he takes as little damage as from Tangyuan as possible. He's probably gonna look to get a Katic Wukong next, I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
Just to defend against this onslaught of this Azir.
Yeah. Force of Nature could be good too, with the consistent DPS, like the slow damage over time.
Yeah. I mean, you could go Force of Nature, but I think like here, if you if your mindset is to take as little magic damage as possible, there's no better item than Katic Wukong.
With shield, yeah.
So strong item when it comes to anti-magic damage. TheShy walking up with the Moldish here. Is he gonna be able to hit it? Oh, he wants
Oh,
it
he's
so bad.
tempted. This is such a top lane bait, by the way. I've died so many times at a tier 2 tower going for a demolish proc.
Yeah, he wanted it really badly, but he wasn't able to land the clank that he wants so badly. But there's another wave coming, and this time he will have backup from Rookie, Meiko, Gala, and Jiejie. The whole squadron is all rotating for this beautiful, beautiful top lane tier 2. 750 gold just standing there. Bonk, bang.
Oh yeah, let's feel
bonk.
it.
Is the animation cancel? Build an item into bonk?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's tech, is it? Born tech.
Now everyone has an upgrade. Even Meiko got an upgrade.
So 2 minutes to Elder, it might just come down to a flip. That could be an angle. I feel like that's always the cope thing you say, but RNG, they can play for Elder.
Yeah, I think if I'm here, if I'm Lele, I'm just turning into minion and I'm like sitting in like bot alcove or something.
Oh yeah,
I'm just waiting for the Elder fight.
You know,
the
famous LPL play from last year was the Blast Cone one, where they took Blast Cone and the Nico, I can't remember the player for the life of me.
Oh, he turned into Blast Cone.
He turned into Blast Cone, replaced the position, and then the flank was like game ending.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Maybe we'll see that.
Chat, who was it? You're going to have to quote me. I can't remember.
I'm really sad you can't turn into the little roses on the ground.
Oh, you can't. That would make so much sense.
That'd be very funny though.
Yeah.
You turn into the little
It's weird because you
flowers.
turn into all the other plants and they're fastest plants.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe there'll be an update.
But that would be terrifying to play against. You have to be paranoid of every little rose you want to pick up.
Maybe that would be OP. But what are we looking at here? Baron's setup, and now RNG have to face check the whole of IG. Xiaoxu's going to do exactly that. And then try and deal with that is the most useless ward I've ever seen. Unless it's a bait on the TheShy.
It is not. Okay. RNG were close to just like walking in and trying for it.
But now they have Callista Ren Smite, so they can just start it up if they want to, and then turn with Jiejie. TheShy.
Oh, look at
Rookie's
Rookie's TP. Look at Rookie's TP.
That is a long con flank.
Yeah, it's
He's waiting for the wave.
Yeah, but there's a pink that's gonna see him here. Ooh, he's trying to avoid it.
There's another ward,
Rookie.
even earlier.
Look at Rookie. Keep rising that Kali, he's coming around.
Yeah, but Rookie's crossed over wards, so RNG know. They played really well on the flanks.
And look, there's no way he gets in unless he comes in through top lane and moves in that control
But it
ward.
doesn't matter when Nocturne lights go off and the Ornn ult comes in their faces.
Oh, there's a ward there. As you said, the lights go off, so Rookie jumps in. Call the Forge God, going to layer in. Pop Blossom does nothing, and Rookie cleaves through the action. Hostile takeover is clean, as well as Tangyuan gets a pop back, but he can't get the DPS down. Everyone's dead. And IG, it took a while, it took a bit, but in this game, they've finally moved into fruition, and it's all theirs.
I mean, great time by Rookie to realize he needs to come from behind, and he walked all the way around. He took the Ceneric route.
And the thing is, RNG played really well around these flanks, warding them all up, making sure that they wouldn't be flanked in terms of vision and seeing and being able to have the information, but it didn't matter. Like you said, turn off the lights, and we see the power of this Nocturne Akali duo. It's just too much for the back.
But I mean, it was close. There were a lot of points in that game that were very close. I mean, RNG, it looked like some game-winning team fights almost.
That was the turning point. It was the top lane tier 2 siege.
Yeah.
Still a 40-minute game. That was a long game.
That was a very long game, and IG, like, well, they got pushed a bit.
Yeah,
I'm still not convinced.
RNG did have the first Nash, right? And they did have the first Nash. They cracked the bases open, but didn't quite carry it over.
Well, hot damn.
Hot damn.
They should have picked Aatrox.
You're right.
They should have picked Aatrox.
Why
Instead of Udyr.
Yeah.
Why do you pick Udyr?
What a terrible champion. I'm sorry, buddy.
I mean, I don't think it's good. I think it's good shit.
Yeah.
I don't like the Unnamed Spiritor. I like the Apiator.
Yeah.
When you go the Riftmaker, the Unders combo.
Oh yeah. We haven't seen that much in LPL. I don't think we've ever seen that this split in LPL. So yeah. Big thank you to Finn for being here. We're gonna have a short break. That was a big game, so we're gonna have a bit of a breather for about 10 minutes. And when we return, you know what's gonna happen when we return? Wouldn't you like to know? Eragon,
What's up, man?
what would you like to see when we return?
For you to finally get on my bed and work.
What the hell?
PogChamp.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna press the buttons on your mouse. It's great.
There you go.
Eragon has buttons on his mouse. I don't know why, but I can tell you it's very exciting. I will be back right after this in about